Hey, how you doing? Just want to talk about gang stalking and our privacy and how they read all our thoughts and read everything that's in our minds and that. And you can't have any quiet thoughts to yourself or anything like that. And try to work things out in your head. And you all your thoughts, like they control the TV, they control the your smartphone. They can control all the technology and that, and they feed you all this false information. And I'm just trying to get all the downloads in my mind, and they can hear every thought that I'm thinking and everything that I'm doing and that. And I'm an open book now, but like, I suppose, we just, us TIs, you just need to just like set an example and just put our toys away and just like, we just got to start to just really work hard and try to look for a better future and that for ourselves, even though we're living in a police state where we're community gang stalking and that's going on, and there's no privacy for the individual, on any level. And it needs to be brought up and spoken about, for a TI and being gang stalked, and having a little bit more leniency on, people like us exist in the world. And it's humiliating every day of your life and that you're going through. And they're on your damn dick all day. And, it's humiliating for me, that, they're just, I can't have a relationship with people, and I'm being isolated from everybody. And, they can hear every thought in my head and what I'm saying and what I'm doing. And, they're just, a lot of people, different people are going through it. I can see on YouTube and that. And their mind's been totally deluded, where they're going through their mind and they're being sensitized and that. And, the way they see things, it comes across as like they're crazy, but they're not. If a TI can see that they're not crazy, you know. But other people, gang stalkers or just ordinary people, think that the target's crazy and stuff like that. But it's not true. They're being targeted every day of their life, and they're being tortured, and they're being like electronically harassed, you know. And believe me, it's real dark, evil shit that's going on, and in a person's life, and all their everything they own, all their finances, all that gets taken from them, and all your thoughts in your head and all that are being like fucked with in a bad way. And everything is like repetitive constantly, and you're going over the same story in your head constantly and stuff like that, and you're fighting to block out all the try not to have like certain thoughts in your head, and just trying to focus all the time. And just keep learning different things, and to keep your mind. Like, what I do is I just play a lot of music, and I do YouTube videos, and I just try to get the message out there. I keep busy. I'm also an artist. I do a bit of drawing and that as well. And I'm practicing every day. I'm not the best, but I'm doing all right. I'm practicing. As it's some people, it's not too bad. I'm doing all right, at least to keep busy. And even though I've got no fucking privacy or anything like that, and they're just up in my shit all day long, and but you just got to just try to block all those things out in your head and just focus on the job and just like, ignore them, and that, you got to ignore those gang stalkers that are in your room and that torturing you, and you just got to watch TV. You've got to brush your teeth. You've got to make yourself something decent to eat. Feed yourself, nourish yourself good, and try to look after yourself. Like, sometimes I go a few days without having showers and all that because they're watching me in the shower or whatever, or, they're going to like do something stupid or whatever, take pictures or whatever like that, and, make me just look stupid and that, and, and I always think about stupid things like that, but I just try not to let it get to me and that, and realize, I don't have any privacy, and I'm just gonna have to live with that no matter what, because nobody's really doing anything or helping in the situation, where you're a target and you're being like victimized and harassed constantly and that every day. And everybody's a target pretty much. The smartphone that I'm talking to you through now, it's all being tracked. You know, the government knows everything about they got it all, and the satellites can locate it and track all the information and your metadata that you've got. Nothing's really private. Even your Facebook account and all that. They just know everything that you do on Facebook and that. Excuse me. And all the search engines, like on Google or, Yahoo, whatever, like they know everything that you're looking for. They've got bots, right, that can track all the stories that you're thinking. They check your search history. They check everything, and they know what you're looking at. And they know all your subjects and all that. Every time I put on YouTube, they know what channels I'm looking out for and all that sort of stuff. And so nothing's really private and that in your life. And they've got all our information and that, on all the technology and things where we go and what we do. And you've got Big Brother, like cameras everywhere and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot like I'm on Big Brother show, TV show, where there's cameras everywhere, and I'm socializing with people and that, and Big Brother's watching me, constantly, and but Big Brother's a terrorist in this case, and he's terrorizing me and stuff like that, and I'm going through this scenario, over and over in my head again, and we're going insane, because we've got no privacy and we're constantly being watched, and everything we're doing is like it's an act. It's fake. It's not real. You get that impression, just scratching yourself and that, like you have to check, did I do that properly? Or, I'm picking my nose in front of these people and that, and, it's humiliation and things like that. Oh, I just farted, or I just like scratched my bum and stuff in front of these people, and you've got absolutely no privacy. It's like the whole town knows when you fart, when you go to the toilet, and it's like it's a small world these days and stuff like that. And there's like everybody knows when you fart, what color undies you wear these days and stuff, and there's absolutely no privacy in that for individuals such as myself and other TIs out there, and everything you say at home, for instance, like you say, I'm going to the shop and I'm going to go buy some apple juice, right? They know that you're going to go buy apple juice. So when you go and buy apple juice, there's people waiting there at the shop, right? That's more than likely there to buy the same apple juice you're buying, right? And there'll be people in the line and all that sort of stuff, making all kinds of gestures and things like that. And they know exactly what you're going to buy and what you're going to do and who you're going to run into and what person you're going to see at the shops and all that. And it's all organized, and they know everything you're going to say and what you do before you do it. Like, you go out places and stuff and they know exactly where you're going to go and what your locations and stuff are. Like, for example, I'm going to go to the bank. They know you're going to go I'm going to go to the post office. They know you're going to go to the post office. Like, there's people there, all around and that, you know, but just not everybody's like that. But they've got their own people that they employ and stuff like that in their organization that are giving you a hard time and that with your life, that make sure you don't have any privacy and try to deprive you of all your thoughts and things like that. And even in your own mind, they telepathically speak over you. Like everything that you say, like, I'm trying to be a good person. And then they'll just argue and say, like, oh, you're terrible and you're this and that, and just be on your dick all day, and stuff like that. And it doesn't solve any solution other than, it's just hurting somebody's feelings and just treating them like shit, pretty much. And you've got no privacy, you're being harassed constantly, daily and stuff, and you just want it to stop as a person because it's too much. You got these people in your bedroom just harassing you. You got people outside your window. You got people down the shops. It's enough, mate. I got to have some sort of like privacy where I can at least, lie in bed at night by myself and that. And, you know, I can't go anywhere anyway. It's not as if, there's places to go for a TI because there isn't, and I'm just here like at home and I just want some fucking privacy and stuff where I can just sit at home and just fucking, just play guitar and just be with myself for a while and just before everyone like gang stalks me and fucking harasses me, that I'm so fucking hopeless and shit like that. And, I'm not good enough and that. And they're on my dick all day and that. And, just no privacy at all. And I just can't think to myself and stuff like that. And it's just constant, like everything's about them, and I just want it to stop, like if I could have some sort of relationship with these people, that would be fucking great. I've tried for 17 years and haven't got very far with these people other than just argue and just end up like looking like a loser, and getting myself done by the, in the by the psych ward and all that sort of shit. You know, you don't end up in a good place when every time you try to get help, they mark you as mentally insane and that, and you're being targeted and gang stalked, and nobody believes you that you're being harassed, and they're all fucking in on it, and they're telling people everything like I can't even sit in the doctor's and have a private conversation with the doctor, they're breaking patient like client doctor privileges, you know what I mean, as far as even just talking to the doctor, and they're in the bloody fucking doctors at the same time while you're talking to them about your problems, and they're breaking every law. It's fucking corrupt. It's so corrupt. It's unbelievable. And you just can't get any privacy in any way. They watch me, on the toilet and in the shower, everything, you know what I mean? And fucking, it gets pretty scary, uncomfortable, you know what I mean? especially with a sexy ass like mine. Like I've got such a sexy ass, like, and I just don't want people to look at it, and I'm trying to protect it because I'm so sweet, and I'm just doing my best as a TI and stuff like that, and I just don't want to be harassed and tortured and that in my life, and I've got no privacy for myself, and I just, I just want some love for a change and be able to protect myself, protect my family, and at least be able to get a job again and just try to function properly and stuff like that, and have a love life and that, and share my life with my partner and stuff like that. And yeah, because I'm missing my other half, and I'm just fucking isolated for 17 years, getting nowhere, you know, and I just should have done more, but I was just constantly like bombarded all the time by these frequencies and harassed all the time. And it would just made it so difficult and that. And I just try to talk to you guys and, about no privacy and like how like I'm always being targeted and that. And I just hope I can get out to you guys on YouTube and that, and people can sort of learn from our mistakes and stuff like that, and just try to be onto them that, like they know everything you do and they see everything, and, you've they're in your house, they're everywhere, and they see your friends, they see everyone, everybody's in on it, and so you just got to be careful. Try not to even think thoughts, you know what I mean? Just certain things, just stay focused, and just like Yoda, you got to be like Yoda and stuff like that, you just got to be right with the force, and just be careful of the dark side and stuff like that, because you know your privacy and stuff like that is no longer yours, and just try to put on your armor and just try to do your best. And with that being said, guys, peace.